Now we all know when a tomato looks beautiful, and these are gorgeous. But in a week or two, if I don't use them all up in salads and eating them fresh, they'll start to go bad on me. And instead of throwing them out when they look bad, I put them in one of these things that you wash your underwear in, one of these, and I freeze them. And I save them for making tomato sauce, because your sauce doesn't know that the tomato looked crummy. And so I'm going to make some tomato sauce now with this collection. This was probably, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 months worth. And so I'm just going to put them in this pan. I love that. I love making that noise. And then I'm going to add about a quarter cup of water. And I'm going to let that simmer for probably 3 or 4 hours. I can add some spices, maybe Italian spices if I want it to be an Italian kind of spaghetti type sauce, or I could add taco seasoning to make it more of a Mexican flavor. And so put the lid on, turn on the fire, and let it simmer. And when it's all done, the skins just start, they peel off, and it's just, they're so easy to separate from the sauce. And then you blend it, and you can refrigerate it for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna go take a nap now, and you can see this when it's all cooked down. The tomatoes cooked for about 4 hours, and then I fished out the skins. You can see them right here. They are so obvious. They're like an eyeball on the sidewalk. You can take tongs and just pull them out of the tomato sauce. Then I'm going to just pour what cooked down. You'll see, you saw all those tomatoes, and it made this much sauce. And you can put this through a blender if you want to. I am just going to leave it like this, but because I don't want to get the blender out again. But you could put it through a blender. I added a little bit of Penzi Italian seasoning. It comes in a big sack, and it's all dried oregano and wonderful things. It takes you right to Italy. And I put that in there, and a little Lowry's to taste, and salt and pepper. So I've got that tomato sauce ready to put on a pizza. It's Italian, so it'll be a great pizza sauce for our pizza. This sauce will last about 2 weeks in the refrigerator, but it won't last that long because we'll eat it, but it could be stored for up to 2 weeks. This summer, when produce is very abundant, and you can find tomatoes that are cheap, buy a ton of them and freeze half of them, and you can see how many you need to make just about a cup and a half of sauce. But then you're having everything fresh, so you're not buying canned tomato sauce with a lot of stuff you don't need in it. You could put this over chicken, like chicken cacciatore, because it's a tomato-based dish, and it has a wonderful Italian flavor with that Penzi Italian spice.